What is up, guys? It is me, Scott, aka the Chick-fil-A Cows, and I'm excited. I'm ready to do this, and I'm going to tell you guys how to get a MOAB. These are just 10 little rules or little guidelines I go by when trying to get a MOAB, and don't think they're in any order at all, like a top 10, because they're not. They all help when trying to get a MOAB. So I'm going to tell you guys my secrets, what makes me great at this game. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you my class. I'm using the USAS 12 with damage proficiency and extended mag, so it can get one-shot kills like that right there. And with the autumn camo, and my secondary is an MP9 suppressed with, well, I did it again, I'm sorry. MP9 suppressed, that's it. No proficiencies. That'd be pretty cool if you could put damage proficiency on a secondary. I would love that. But anyways, back to the point. My main perks are... Oh, that's right, I'm sorry. I had to think about my main perks. My main perks are Scavenger, Assassin, and Steady Aim, and my secondaries are... I'm sorry, not secondaries, my specialist perks, as you can see I'm using, are Hardline, Blind Eye, and Sleight of Hand. And so let's get right to it. These are just, like I said, not in any order whatsoever. They just all help when trying to get a MOAB. Okay, number one, get a good TV. Now, this doesn't mean you can't get a MOAB if you don't have a good TV, but it certainly helps because having high definition really helps you see players, and the bigger the TV, the bigger your screen is, so you can see people from like wider areas, and it's easier to tell where people are. Number two, pick a right strike package for you. Whether you're an assault kind of a guy, a support kind of a guy, or a specialist kind of guy, if you're trying to go for a MOAB, you gotta pick the right kind of strike package. I would say never ever use support when trying to go for a MOAB. It won't really do much for you. Assault is a good idea because you'll be putting up helicopters and payloads, owning like a boss, and they'll be trying to shoot it down like noobs, and you'll just run through mowing them down. So assault is pretty good for that. Specialist is absolutely positively the best. I feel like Superman when I get my specialist bonus. I'm running through, I'm jumping off cliffs, no fall damage, and the bullets seem to do more damage when you have specialist. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but specialist is great. Moving on, number three, right gun for your playstyle. You need a gun that fits your kind of playstyle. If you're a rusher, literally like rushing their spawn the whole time, you need a submachine gun. That's pretty much it. You can't rush in there with the L96 and expect to get an optic hex type montage every single time you go into an enemy spawn. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I like the G36 and the FAD, preferably for like two different reasons. The G36 I could pick off enemies when I burst fire at long range, and the FAD is good for specialists if I'm trying to get, you know, up close kills, because the fire rate is high, the damage is low, but it kind of balances it out. Once you pick your gun, you need to master it. You need to find out, how is this gun going to do the best amount of damage or work for me? And that's kind of what you need to do. I figured that out with the G36. I figured out you got to burst fire with it, and then that gun, now that I've done that, it's amazing. Okay, number four, a good internet connection. You guys just, maybe you do, I don't know, but you don't know how good a 4-bar is compared to a 3-bar. I've never had a 4-bar except for once, and the one time I did, I was playing Modern Warfare 2, I got 4 nukes in one day, and then I got a 3-bar again, because I took my Xbox somewhere else, and that's how I got the 4-bar. But anyways, that's how good an internet connection can make you. When you see somebody and you thought you shot first and on the kill cam they did, well, a better internet connection will fix that. Okay, number 5, right map, right opponents. Say this map, for instance, Dome. Say you never do good on this map. You cannot even get 10 kills a match. Don't try to go for a MOAB on this map. Pick a map that you normally perform well on, and then when you're on that map, start trying to go for the MOAB. You know, use specialists. Get in there, get kills. Right opponents. Don't go up against a whole squad of guys trying to get a MOAB unless you know they absolutely suck. If every one of them's 10th prestiges or they all have good KDs and your team's bad, it doesn't mean you're not good. It just means your teammates are going to get you killed, so don't try to go for the MOAB like that. Number 6, good game mode for you. Right now I'm playing Domination, and the spawns seem to be a little better than they were a few days ago. Maybe I just haven't played it enough, but hopefully that you guys, the spawns will be better, I'm sorry. But pick a good game mode for you. If you like Demolition and you do best at that, then if you're going to go for a MOAB, do Demolition. It's that simple. Number 7, patience in a match. Say you're 18-0, and the score is 155 to 104, kind of like it is right now. You don't have to rush out there expecting to get 6 kills for your MOAB right away. Have patience, think about what you're doing, and, just play it calm. Don't get stressed. Getting stressed will ruin your MOAB streak, because you get one guy and your heart starts pounding. It's intense, you're going to get it, and then you get killed by a guy with a striker, even though you obviously shot first. Right there, I didn't rush in there, because I'm pretty sure there are more guys in there, and I'm just going to skip to number 9 really quick. Think first. You see red dots inside a place, or you don't see any teammates inside a place, and you see bullets coming out of it, it's not a good idea to rush in there. I don't care what kind of gun you have. I don't care if you have an MP7 with rapid fire, an extended magazine, you think you can get a montage quad. Just don't do it. Play smart. Since I skipped it, I'm going to backtrack to number 8. Use assassin, suppressor, and be stealthy. Now, I'm not using a suppressor on a shotgun right now because that's just stupid. Because damage, of course. So, what I have to do, I have to use an MP9 suppressed to be stealthy. I'm pretty sure I would have died a long time ago if I wasn't using an MP9 suppressed so they don't know where I am. If I'm running in a place, head one-on-one, and they're going to see me, I'm going to use my shotgun. But if they don't know I'm there and I'm in their spawn, I'm going to use a suppressed weapon. So suppressors are great so people don't know where you are. It's that simple. If they do, you're going to die pretty quick, and chances are you won't get a MOAB. Number 10, don't go for it every single match. You don't know how mad you're going to be, because every single match you're like, oh, I died on a 10, I died on a 15, I died on a 23. Don't do it every match. Just take a break. Go for assault. And that's normally, for me, the best way to do it. Some days you just gotta say, I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna take a break from this game. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm not gonna use specialist. And this should work out for you guys. These tips, I'm done with them. I've gotten 25 MOABs this way. That was my 25th one right there. So hopefully this will work out just as good for you as it has for me. If you guys could like and favorite and subscribe to my channel, and better yet, give me ideas for future videos and tips, because I obviously do requests. This video proves it. So if you guys could do that, that'd be great. This is Chick-fil-A Cal signing off.